Hello Capricorn. I am doing the weekly reading for you Capricorn for the month of September. So let's see what's coming up for Capricorn in the month of September. I am using a Lenormand deck. It's the Gilded Reverie from Tarot Marketing. I absolutely love this deck. It's one of my favorites, and I also love Lenormand as a divination and prediction tool. I also love tarot, but you know, tarot has been around. I mean, I have been using tarot for the past, I don't know, 15 years, 10 to 15 years, and Lenormand, I have just discovered it like a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, I have been using it a lot since. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what's coming up for you in the month of September. If you do like my video, if it resonates with you, please hit the subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you subscribe to my channel. Comment, share, like my video. And if you want a private personal reading with me, I will leave my email address in the description below. So it's ana.mysstic@gmail.com. But again, you can find it in the description below. Okay, Capricorn, let's get to it. So what's coming up for the month of September for Capricorn? Let's find out. Okay, here we go. In the center, we have the bear. We have the fish. Okay, let me put it like this. Fish, so bear, fish. House, ladder, and stairs or the path. You also have the whip, the stork, the tower, and clouds, the clouds, the lilies, the moon. I hope you can see all the cards here. I will put it like this. I hope you can see everything. Okay, so the moon, which is on the top of your spread, it's crowning. Okay, you have at the bottom of the spread, you have the fox, and then to the right you have the lady, and the card that it's the cut card is the key. If you have been watching my other videos, you know that I do like to take a look at the cut card, but I don't necessarily count it in the spread. I think the cut card here just gives a bit more information, like a general direction, general type of information, but is not exactly like in the actual spread. So I don't read it as being in the actual spread. Okay, let's have a closer look to what's coming up for you, Capricorn, in the month of September. What are the areas of life that are highlighted here in your spread? You do have, well, you have 3, which is nice, even 4 actually, but you have 4. So you have the central card here is the bear, which is the work card. Just next to it you have the fish, which is the money card, so money. You also next to it you have the house, so house and family. And then on top you have the moon, which I do consider being an area, because the moon is your reputation, and I think kind of everybody cares about their reputation, right? I mean, who doesn't? So yeah, I do count the moon as representing an area in your life. Okay, cool. Let me take a quick look at the playing card symbols here, the court cards symbols, because this also can give a bit more information. I see right away that you have 4 kings, Capricorn, which is really quite unusual, and it's really significant. So 4 kings, that's wow, that's a lot. You have all the kings in the deck. You have 2 queens, 1 ace, what else, 1 10, 1 6, 1 9, 1 7, and 1 jack. Okay, so and 1 8 also. Okay, so I do like to count the cards, or you know, the court cards, if they appear in number of 3 or more. So here we have 4 kings. Below that, sometimes the pairs, so 2 cards, can be significant, but I don't think it's that significant. And for sure, the singles are not significant in the playing card context. But you do have the 4 kings, which is like very significant, because it's rare to have like all the 4 numbers in one spread. And the 4 kings is really speaks about success, and something that is widely successful for you, and a culmination. And it's also, since it's a person card, if I may say so. Yeah, I'm sorry, English is not my mother tongue. I'm sure you can tell by my accent, but anyway. Yeah, so the king represents a person, right? It's somebody. And you also have 2 queens, 1 jack. I think it's going to be kind of a social month. This month you're going to be interacting with a lot of people. Again, kings are really like widely successful. Like 4 kings is really big success. Something you have wanted will will happen, or if it has already happened, there will be an improvement to it. And also I would hazard into saying that you are going to deal with male people, can I say that? Male people, with men this month. Maybe a bit more than with women, but yeah, maybe that's too much to say. Can you really count like how many men or how many women do you interact with? Can one count that? I'm not sure. But anyway, there's men are, let's say, more important or somehow more significant this month for you than women. This is what I would say. Even if you do have this card here, you do have the lady here. So she appears, and yeah, that's significant. If you are a woman, this spread will really be for you, and will be more relevant for you. If you are a man, there's something around a woman in your life, a significant woman in your life, or maybe a new person is entering your life. But yeah, we'll get to that. Okay. Let's have a closer look. So you do have the central card here. As I said, it's the bear. It's the work card, and it's central. Okay. How it's funny, the stairs have appeared in so many readings until now. So stairs mean, or the path, I mean a decision, a choice that you have to make. Maybe you have to split somehow. But it's in the future. It's in the future. So it's not something that has already happened. You do have to make it happen. Make a choice, make a decision, decide on should I stay or should I go, type of situation. There's a split here, okay? Maybe there's an actual split between romantic partners or partnership or whatever. Let me just look a little bit closer. So Capricorn, you do have the cut card, so the direction somehow of the month is the key, right? The key is finding solutions, unlocking things, finding solutions to problems, finding the key. Okay, something that's quite significant. Again, the significance of this month is also highlighted by the fact that you have the 4 kings. And I would say that something new, because of the storks here, something new, or maybe an improvement, has already arrived. You already saw that coming into your life one way or another, but it has created some confusion. And with the clouds here, maybe there's a contract, since you have the letter, which is just below the work. Maybe there's a contract that is that you have been waiting for, that represents an elevation, either in your status. Again, the moon here, so status related to work, okay, like a promotion, or maybe you have an offer coming your way, an offer from a better company, or a better job, like an improvement, more money, and so higher salary, or higher higher title, higher in the hierarchy. But so this is something that you want, that is an improvement for you, definitely. But it will confuse you, so you will not really know what to do about it, because all of a sudden you have this choice that needs to be made, and maybe you don't really want that choice. Sometimes it's very easy to just stick with what we have, and all of a sudden, since something else, maybe something better is coming your way, you're like, should I take this or stay with what I have? Because what I have, I know it, I'm familiar with it, I'm comfortable with it, why not? But then the new thing, okay, it's better, but is it like really, really better? I will have to do maybe new stuff, step out of my comfort zone, adapt to some other things. So it can be risky, right? It can be risky to step out of your comfort zone. But I do feel there's an improvement that is coming your way, or has already came your way, but you don't know what to do about it. And it kind of you can sense that there's something a bit fishy around it, with the fox here. So the fox is either somebody who is very witty, clever, crafty also, or just somebody who's not your friend, who's kind of jealous, envious, somebody who's definitely not your friend, who doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, so there's something fishy about this here, about this contract, or about this offer, or about this promotion. You sense that, you kind of feel it, and so it confuses you. Or maybe the fox is just related to your confusion, because all of a sudden, like, imagine you have a new offer coming your way, right? Well, all of a sudden, maybe you don't want to act strangely at your workplace, at your current workplace. Maybe there's a promotion, but the boss wants you to have a promotion, but that will put you at odds with some of your coworkers. But then if you don't accept the promotion, that it will put you at odds with the boss. They will be like, what? They don't want to advance in their careers, so how come? Why am I paying them, etc. So maybe it just throws you in a bit of a tricky situation type of thing. Okay, so you are confused about it, you don't know what to do, you have doubts, you're like, should I do it, should I not do it? But in any case, a decision will have to be made. A decision will come your way, And I think this decision will imply a woman, one way or another. I'm not sure how this will play out in your life, in your context, but there's something related to a woman, okay? There's something about this decision or about, yeah, this choice, or maybe even parting ways, okay? Parting ways with or from a woman. There's a woman somehow involved in all this. Again, if you are a woman, well, maybe that's just you, or it can be some other woman. If you're a man, there's definitely something going around with a woman, or a woman is somehow involved in this decision making, or the results of this decision somehow. What's crowning you? So what's crowning you? It's the moon card. The moon card represents, as I said, your reputation, and you do have a good reputation, Capricorn. So don't worry about it. I can see that your reputation is somehow linked to your home, to your home environment, to your family, one way or another. I'm not sure how that translates in your life. You do have here, but this is in the past, in the recent past, however, you do have here the whip. So this means arguments and debates in the house, debates in the family, with your spouse, maybe children, parents, sisters, brothers, and debates around money. So yeah, debates around money and elevation here. So maybe this, since this elevation, promotion, or new type of thing that is coming your way, I do think it's mostly like a promotion or a job offer, anyway, something that is elevated, that is a bit more than what you have, is linked to your work and the money that you do through your work, okay? So I would say it's either a promotion, or if it's another job, it's another job that will be better paid than what you currently have. And I do see here the tower. So the tower does speak about, it's also a work card, the tower. But maybe a bit less so than the bear. So the tower speaks about big corporations, institutions, institutions, big companies. It also speaks about loneliness somehow, solitude, also isolated places, or like big towers, like literally towers. It can also be prisons, hospitals. And it also has to do with the government and anything like the city hall, town hall, all this kind of stuff, okay? So you have the stairs, the path. I always call them the stairs because in this deck it's two stairs, but actually this card is the crossroads or the path, okay? Okay, so the path, you have the path here just below the tower card, so which is also just next to the house card, maybe. So there have been arguments and debates, kind of like heated debates, arguments in the family related to money. There have been arguments in the family or in the house, and I don't know how to speak. There have been debates and arguments in the house, in the family, and this and there's a sense of loneliness involved in all this, or this results in a sense of loneliness and isolation. I was looking for this results in, so to result in. again, the debates in the family result in a sense of isolation, loneliness. Maybe you just want to go your way in the work. Maybe you just want to depart from the company you are currently working at. Maybe you want to be self-employed. And that's kind of an elevation for you. Maybe you already do have clients, or maybe you already do have, you know, potential clients that are asking for your services, and you want to be self-employed, or, you know, start your own company, or the other way around. Okay, this can also be like from being self-employed. You want to work with a big company. Okay, so this will be a big company, a big corporation, ONG. Also, again, it can be like the government. You can work for the government, for the city hall, for the town hall, police department, whatever. All this go into this card, the Tower. But there's something fishy about this. Okay, so you do have doubts. There's something you're not feeling right, like 100%. You're not feeling in this situation 100%. A decision needs to be made. Of course, you will face a choice. You'll face a decision, even if it's cloudy right now and you have doubts. There's a woman that will be instrumental, or a woman is linked to this decision and to this context. And oh, excuse me, Capricorn, I have to go open my door. I'll be right back. I don't, can you just enter, please? Fifth, 5, 4? Yes. Thank you. Okay, Capricorn, I'm back. Sorry for that. Yeah, so what I was saying is that there's a woman that is instrumental in the decision or the choice or whatever that is, involves somehow, one way or another, a woman. And anyway, this new path that you want to take, or maybe, depart, go another way, even if it's cloudy and you have doubts and you're not really seeing the sun right now, you're not seeing like the light at the end of the tunnel, and even if you feel a bit fishy about it, okay, with the fox here, it's something that is good for you, because you do have let me just point it, you do have the key card here. So this is kind of the overall direction, and what's crowning you is the moon card, which is your reputation. And you don't really have, you don't have bad cards around it, which would say that you have a bad reputation, or your reputation will suffer. So your reputation will guide you, and even if you will not necessarily take this decision by the end of September, you will, however, be presented with a choice and with a decision, and you will have to, talk about it and think about it, and then maybe, definitely things will unfold into the next month. So thank you very much, Capricorn. That's it for today. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.